Sports is the first song by Viagra Boys that I ever heard. And the night I heard Sports, I was like, holy crap, I need to listen to another Viagra Boys song. So I immediately listened to another Viagra Boys song. Right after that, I did it again. They are the only band who a first reaction just made me jump into an immediate 2 other songs. I've listened to several Viagra Boys songs at this point, but I've never to date jumped into an album. And it feels apropos that I do so, considering this month is Prog Goes Punk. Every Tuesday, we're starting with the prog album and following it up with the punk album. Varying, spanning generations. Today, that is Viagra Boys. I love them, dude. They're so cool. It's like punk rock meets psychedelia meets like some funk meets some like attitude and balls, man. It's music with chutzpah is what it is. Wiener dog. Now, Sports is not on here if you came here looking for a Viagra Boys album with Sports, but we've done a reaction to the music video for both Troglodyte and Punk Rock Loser. So it's good to see both of those on here. Never heard the rest of the album, so I'm eager to jump on into this thing. Have you heard this album before, guys? Let me know. Before I hit the play button, it's very important to me that you know that you are awesome, that you are valuable, that you are important, that you matter, that you are deserving of love, and that I am abundantly grateful for even a moment of your time. If you like what you see, feel free to hit the like and the subscribe button. It goes a long way to help me out. If you really like what you see, leave a comment. I would love to hear from you, or join us on Twitch. These people over here are actually the best people. Come hang out with us. Come discover music with us. I stream every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Arizona time. We would love to have you by. Discovering music with people is just always better, and it's fun to see people discover music that you like already. So come by. Unless you're me, you can be there for both sides of it. Guys, let's hop into to Viagra Boys, Cave World. Opening up with Baby Criminal. Honestly, I don't know any of the guys' names in this, so if you have any kind of context, feel free to provide it for me. I just know that it's a sound I've been bigging into, and I'm eager to jump into more. Here we go. Energy immediately. The saxophone and synth combo.
Well, little Jimmy was the cutest little baby. His mama told him that one day he was gonna be a star.
The drums. Da, 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 da. Did you hear that?
His mama told him that one day he was gonna be a star. Well, folks said he was crazy. They said that one day that boy, he's gonna kill us all.
The saxophone. I love the guitar strikes too.
But Jimmy started drawing things that Mama thought was crazy. She didn't like the things she saw come out of his head. He spent his time in the kitchen, microwaving batteries.
Okay.
He even killed a squirrel and turned it into a hat.
There's definitely like some absurdism kind of riddled into it, but it also feels like we're definitely singing about like a mom who puffed her son up and raised a murderer. The music, though. The combo of sax and synth is so happening here.
Well, in his teens, Jimmy started smoking lots of things. He started taking sleeping pills during the day. sneak out, all dressed up in leather. His mama cried, oh no, my child's in some sort of gang. He's in some sort of gang. Oh, no.
Bro, this goes so hard. The psychedelic stuff happening with the punk rock vibe is just an unbelievably awesome thing.
What happened to my child? It's inexplainable. He used to be a little baby, and now he's just a criminal. He used to be a baby, now he's just a criminal. He used to be a baby, now he's just a criminal. He used to be a baby, now he's just a criminal. I used to be a baby, now I'm just a... Oh, what happened to my little boy? Oh, it's so fucking sad. He used to be a little baby, and now he's just a criminal.
It's so much more musical than punk rock typically is. Like, it really is so much more musical than punk rock typically is. Like, you get such a depth with their sound where you have all of these kind of offbeats, this kind of chaotic thing where you have a whole bunch of noise that falls perfectly into pocket. Because and you've got just this really consistent but powerful drumming. This is awesome, dude. Like this, and when you see them perform, right? Like, I've played a couple, like, boys and girls, or girls and boys. The live set that they did, where that dude blew into the saxophone to the point that I thought we were gonna lose him. Like, it's seeing what they do live is incredible. Like, watching them run around on their Daisy Dukes is so cool. So to actually see, like, the album, kind of see the things that they're singing about, it's kind of very heady punk rock, right? But it's also like very dialed in. It's it's just much more virtuosic than what you might hear in other punk sounds, right?
Well, years went by, then Jimmy was arrested. The cop said he will be locked up for the rest of his life. But when they found him, he was in a little suit of tinfoil. They said that he was trying to build a nuclear device.
Whoa. The bass line, dude. Phoenix is already sold out? When are they playing in Phoenix, Rebecca? This song wailed, dude. This song wailed. Cave Hole. 39. They have psychedelic transitionary pieces in their album here? And Troglodyte's one I've heard, so I'm excited. Cave World. I love this. I love that it transitions into the song, kind of like a concept album. Now, I only saw the video. I've never seen the lyrics.
He goes to work on his computer. He thinks about his gun at home. One day he's gonna be a shooter. He's gonna bring his gun to work.
Whoa.
He thinks about the ones who run
I can't not see the claymation video that reminds me of like Robot Chicken in my head. I can't not see that. But when I see the lyrics, like I remember commenting on the ones I noticed, but and like I've heard the song plenty of times since then, but like I never really just sat and digested what it was he was saying.
One day he's gonna be a shooter. He's gonna bring his gun to work. He thinks about the ones who wronged him and the punishments they'll face. But things they would play out much different back in the time when we were apes.
It is considered a concept album. Life is short gets it.
When everybody was a monkey, oh, we had to fight just to survive. And now you got yourself a weapon.
Listen to the voice there. Like he doubles up and you have this one more aggressively come into the right ear.
Oh, we had to fight just to survive.
On the weapon part.
And now you got yourself a weapon. You think you're choosing lips and dice.
Bro.
Well, we had hairy arms and legs, and you were still swimming around in a lake. Yeah, you were still a troglodyte. You just evolved a bit too late. You ain't no ape. You're a troglodyte.
What a concept of a song, man.
You ain't no ape. You're a troglodyte.
This rips.
He says he don't believe in science. He thinks that all the news is fake. And late at night he sits on his computer and writes about the things he hates. But if it was a million years ago and we were still living in caves, you would not be welcomed by the other apes, 'cause you were both a bit too late.
I really again love like shout out to Fantasy Tour. Neither here nor there.
You ain't no ape. You're a troglodyte. You ain't no ape. You're a troglodyte. You're a troglodyte.
His ad-libs, man, his scatting the words is so good. He's got such a character to him, you know?
Troglodyte.
That song is fantastic, and again, when you have the lyrics to go along with it, it's so good. It really does speak against internet culture right now, and I love it. I love it. This song is also good. The music video, amazing. If you haven't seen it, I did a reaction to it, but go watch the music video instead of my reaction. Give it a like, give it a subscribe. It's so good. Another one I only saw the video for.
When we met, you thought that I could probably change. I warned you then.
Yo, thank you so much. Have the best evening.
And I'm rocking a little gold chain that ain't real gold. I told you that it's fucking fake. I spend my money elsewhere on different things that come in little plastic bags, and they disappear the same night. The same night.
I love the little guitar bang bang, like that tone is just so nice and trebly and punches right through.
The same night.
And this
I ain't
bass.
your average normal dude, it sure ain't glamorous. I keep things loose, I ain't your average rock loser, yeah, I'm a savage. I'm really cool. I try to warn you, I'm loose.
The interesting thing is our front man here has a tattoo on his forehead that says LO with the double dot above it, S, which apparently means loose. And I believe Swedish. I think that the band is Swedish. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I try to warn you that I'm bad and I'm loose.
I love this lyric.
Looser than a piece of low-hanging fruit. And I don't go to parties where folks get dressed up. I go to the function just to fuck shit up. I want you, baby, that ain't juice in my cup. It's promethazine and a little 7-Up.
You hear the little click sounds?
I tried to warn you that I'm bad and I'm loose.
Right there.
I'm looser than a piece of
like little wood blocks.
low-hanging fruit. I ain't your average normal dude. It sure ain't glamorous, but I keep things loose. I ain't your average punk rock loser. Yeah, I'm a savage. I'm really cool.
This solo here is also...
I'm loose. I said I'm loose, baby.
one of the funnier parts in the music video. I'm sorry. It's funny that they got the guy's gunshots to syncopate with the song. Look. This dude's got some chutzpah for sure.
Average, normal dude, it sure ain't glamorous, but I keep things loose. I ain't your average punk rock loser. Yeah, I'm a savage. I'm really cool.
There's the backing. There's a couple of different background vocals, but one of them is like, "I'm really cool."
I'm really cool. I'm really cool, and most of all, I'm loose.
Totally a good song. Didn't mean to like that one yet. I meant to like the other one. It just switched too early.
Oh, I can't believe it. I can't believe what I read last night. Man, there's little kids growing up with animal hair. Some of them are growing up with tails, maybe even 2 tails, man.
Whoa.
They're putting in little microchips into... They're putting microchips into vaccines. Little creepy crawlers with tiny little legs that creep around your body.
Oh. I wonder what this is talking about.
Collecting information, oh, collecting information.
I like the saxophone. Listen to this pumping bass in the back. Or synth run. Is that a synth arpeggiator?
You wonder why those people look so young? You wonder why those people up at the top look so young? I'll tell you why.
Oh.
the skin all shiny. It reduces wrinkling, and it makes the pupils look like human pupils and not all slanted little lizard eyes. They got kids growing up with animal cells, man. They're putting microchips in the vaccine, and they're putting creepy crawlies in the microchips.
I really think it's a funny thing to say they're putting creepy crawlers in the microchips. I think it's kind of a hilarious over the top perspective on an observation of the world around them.
Without the vaccines are getting harvested because the blood isn't tainted.
But part of me is wondering if this is like a satire of what he's seeing as well.
Oh, the blood is pure. The blood is pure and it's perfect for adrenochrome. Adrenochrome. They're turning kids into adrenochrome. They're turning kids into adrenochrome. They're turning kids into adrenochrome. Can you believe it? Lizard people.
It occurs to me that I'm going to tread softly about how many things I say, actually. Huh. What do you guys think? I'm not asking the Twitch chat. I'm asking the YouTube comment section. Is it satire, or are they turning the kids into adrenochrome?
Oh, they're harvesting our children! Our children are growing up with lizard gills and animal hair! That ain't normal baby hair, that's animal hair!
Okay.
You can tell if you touch it.
Okay.
Oh, it's disgusting! I can't believe it! When I was younger, none of this existed! Everything was fine, everything was perfect, and now it's ruined!
Sure.
It's ruined because you voted on the wrong motherfucker!
Okay.
Because you didn't believe it!
Sure.
You wouldn't believe the sources that I linked you! I told you to read! I told you to do your research! I told you, man! I told you they're harvesting babies for adrenochrome!
You like what you like. Heck yes, this bass and intro. The delays on these little synth sounds too.
Did you know that years ago all we had was sticks and stones to make our food and build our homes? We collected berries and we lived in holes, and most of us lived in the trees. We counted things at incredible speeds. We lived a life of simplicity, eating on bugs and little berries. We climbed down from the trees and learned to speak.
Okay. The music's a banger.
All of the hair from our bodies.
This feels like the kind of thing you come to realize when you close your eyes after, for too long when you take mushrooms. This feels like the kind of thing that you think about and see in your brain mind when you close your eyes for too long a time after you've taken psychedelic mushrooms.
Hair from our bodies.
Am I wrong? I can't get past the bass vibe of this. I also... How interesting punk sounds.
Sisters were very weak. The other chimps kicked them out of
Never heard Sisters of Mercy. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that if you eat psychedelic mushrooms, the mushrooms want you to know that evolution happened. I think so. Just something I've had a theory about for a while.
To lions and tigers and predators, so we learn to speak, to share our strategies on how to survive as naked monkeys. We climb down from the trees and learn to speak. We lost our detailed short-term memories. But what's all
I see what you did there. Life is short.
Is there some sort of connection to my ADD?
The dissonant guitars and synth sounds, like how kind of rubby they let it be. And again, this really loose bass sound.
Climb down from the trees and learn to speak. We lost our detailed short-term memories. But what's all of this got to do with me? Is there some sort of connection to my ADD? We climb down from the trees and learn.
I think it's interesting that he's taking the ADD thing to the genetic part of it. Like if ADD, would that technically be a byproduct of evolution? I don't know how that works. I'm asking in ignorance. Is ADD technically a byproduct of human evolution, or nah? I'm kind of interested. Your opinion, scientific or otherwise, is valued. Let me know if it's educated or not. Globe Earth. Okay. Another little transition with some oscillating synths. And arpeggiators. Yeah, like, ADHD, autism, ADD, like the neurospicy stuff. Is that a result of human evolution? Like, are we Darwin's finches with these things, or is this something totally different? Like, does disease or illness constitute evolution, or is one a byproduct of another? I don't know. And again, I'm literally just asking for your opinions, not for you to soapbox. Just curious. There's a hunter and a farmer's world hypothesis about ADHD. Okay. It changes us. Listen to the polyrhythmic thing going on. I love that. Whoa. Ain't no thief. Their bass and their drum and bass sounds are always so nice.
I showed up to the party in my favorite coat. On the back was an image of a shrimp on a boat. When you saw what I was wearing, you got real upset and said, "That's the jacket that I got from my grandma."
Huh? I showed up to the party in my favorite coat. On the back was an image of a shrimp on a boat. So your favorite coat has a shrimp on a boat on the back of it that you apparently stole from somebody. Wait, when you saw what I was wearing, you got that who was given that jacket by their grandma. Okay, got it.
Seen you before, and maybe your grandma had bought a couple more, and maybe I helped her at the grocery store, and she gave it to me as a gift. So quit bitching, motherfucker.
Well, I think that solved literally everything about everything that happened above. Clearly, he didn't steal it at all. Clearly, this is not what happened. Man, this guy is really loose.
Cigarette. I had 6 or 7 lighters in my left pocket.
Been there.
I took out the one that said Shrimp City Beach 1993. And you told me that's where you had your birthday party.
You know, the Troglodyte music video had they ordered shrimps, right? Like shrimps seem to be a recurred theme so far, but it kind of reminds me a little bit of what the sabotage vocal take that Beastie Boys did, right? Like a little bit different, but similar in the editing of the vocal.
I took out the one that said Shrimp City Beach 1993, and you told me that's where you had your birthday party, and that the lighters were given as gifts. But I was there too, just dipping my toes down on the beach, man. And I had that lighter specifically made for me, motherfucker. Look, I ain't no thief.
Okay. Clearly he's not a thief.
No thief. I said I ain't no thief.
Recurring. Okay. The bass line. We just got the same stuff. This might be one of my favorites on the album, if I'm just being honest with you. It's so preposterous. It's kind of hilarious, and just that it's like, somebody clearly stole your stuff, and he's like, no, I didn't. We clearly just have the same very specific stuff. I recall. Yeah, I'd be so mad at you if you did that, Aaron. Good luck finding one. The guitar there in the back. Trying to pop my back. Nope, watching it tomorrow with you guys. That song was so good. That song was so good. Ain't No Thief. Man, Viagra Boys are such a good band. These guys wail so hard. Ooh. I've definitely been a fan of the bass lines. definitely have the groove. The front man has such a funk, but the band is so tight. They sound so loose and tight at the same time. It's so cool.
Tell your man to keep his distance from me. Yeah, I'm a big boy, baby. I need a big old bag to satisfy me.
And he's like ironically a good singer because he kind of like tries to do like, I don't know if he's trying to sing poorly, right? But it's like he's clearly doesn't care about sounding like an awesome vocalist. He just sounds like himself, and he does all of these interesting things that just work really well. It definitely does, Applebee's. Reminds me of a WWE game from the 64 or PS2. Isotope soap.
My insecurities. 'Cause I'm a grown ass man and I don't need your compliments to make me feel good.
Like he peaks the mic and they let it fly. Like it's got like both a compression but like a super hot compression.
I'm a grown ass man and
like right there at grown ass man, you hear it break up, but that it's like got such a nice character to the song when it peaks like that.
'Cause I'm a grown ass man and I don't need your compliments.
It's punk rock, dude. It really is.
I've been rocking and rolling since I was a stupid little kid. Yeah, I'm a big, big boy. Big boy. I need a big, big girl to keep it real.
I can't agree with you more, Crimson. Bor, I've been calling this like psychedelic pop punk, but I feel like pop punk is insulting to it because it doesn't have like it's just sounds you're using. It feels like wrong to pigeonhole these guys to really any kind of subsect. I think punk feels safe, psychedelic feels safe, but so does like weirdly enough like avant-garde, but like they're not nearly dolled up enough or like over the top of enough, but like maybe in the music side they are, but not on the makeup side they're not. Like they're friggin' interesting, dude. They're heady dance punk. I never heard of that, but I could see it. There's just a lot of different kinds of sounds to it. But it's like fascinating to me because it's not at all genres that you would normally see hitting together. I love that I love that he's like classic security. Like he really does just, I think some of it he does intentionally flub to kind of keep a vibe going. He's almost like, what is it? The drunken monk, right? Like the guy that like beats everybody up, acting like a totally stumbling, like, guy, tripping all over himself. Like, it's almost like he does that, but with his vocal takes, and I love it.
I'm a big, big boy. I need a big, big love. Need a big, big
Yeah, for sure it does.
So I'm about to pass the mic.
And like these guitar bits.
Yeah, that's right. He's a big boy. Yes, Captain Daddy. In a world full of privileged villains, let's have a real buddy. Check out his cape. He's gonna make your go. Fuck's sake.
Guessing this is Jason Williamson.
In total contrast with your six-pack beach bods on telly. Well, he's a big, big boy. And all the people in the club go, don't you want it? And all the people in the club go, don't you want it?
Don't you want it?
And all the people in the club go, don't you want it?
Huh. So I gotta run an ad after this one. This one wasn't my favorite. It was cool, not my favorite.
And all the people in the club go.
But the lyrics, they do kind of say something there, like, yeah, you're like adulting, right? Like, but doesn't really feel good. Like you used to do this, but now you do that. Hey, yeah, Sibley, you have the best sleep, my friend. You have the best sleep. Love you. Yeah, this album is lit. Like I said, the song just it didn't hit me the hardest. I am going to run an ad before we knock down the next 3 songs. Kind of sad. These went so quick. So yeah, we got like 10 minutes of music left. All right, guys, give me a few. BRB. All right, guys, let's go ahead and close this album down. Sorry, I had to get my seat rearranged. All right, we're hopping back in to ADD. Again, being self-referential in the album. Okay. Very, very dancey, this one. Boots and cats, boots and cats. The synth work is super cool here.
Can't find my keys. Can't find my headphones. Can't find a reason for me to keep on.
Whoa.
Went to the pub and chugged a beer down. My girlfriend's calling. I wonder what does she want.
Very stream of consciousness here. Like, very stream of consciousness. I really like that. And again, it does kind of have that, like, you know, I'm not diagnosed with ADD or ADHD. I can just relate to that kind of feeling. And again, I've from what I've spoken to people that have had or that do have ADD, I do hear that like a depressive feeling is often like accompanied with that. So just to see it kind of written out like this and in this stream of consciousness vibe with this kind of low vibe dance thing to it, really cool.
I wonder what does she want. I wonder what does she want. Attention deficit disorder.
Yeah.
Attention deficit disorder.
This is a banger, dude. Kind of gives me a New Order sort of vibe here. Yo, thank you for the follow or for the raid, agent. This rips, man.
Can't concentrate on what you're saying. I need to call my dude and get my medicine.
Oh, it's like a drug dealer.
Can get you from the
Is anybody else getting the New Order vibe from this?
Whoa. I see you talking, but I cannot hear a thing. I'm staring out the window, thinking about the future. I hope that they replace my brain with a computer.
Whoa.
I wonder if we'll live in a simulation. Stop making noise 'cause you're gonna break my concentration. Attention deficit disorder. Attention deficit disorder.
This song wails.
Attention deficit disorder.
His voice is so nice. It reminds me of Blue Monday, is what it reminds me of. Nice. This is one of my favorite songs on the album, dude. It's so a stream of consciousness. I mean, it really did tell a perspective. Another one of those like little musique sections. Human error. You didn't like that one much, Crimson? So this is Return to Monke. Bro.
Swing on down to your local jungle.
Sabotage. It reminds me of Sabotage. The bass line. Hey, love you, Giz. Have a good night, brother.
Swing on down to your local jungle. You can hang out. They don't need a banana. You don't have to worry about no current events.
That sax.
Just rub a frog on your genitals and stop paying your rent.
The absurdism is certainly there. Just rub a frog on your genitals and stop paying your rent. I mean, it's not a bad idea to get away from current event, like leaving society, being a monkey. I again like that he's kind of being self-referential to the imagery that I've seen within the album and the music videos. But the message. These instrumental sections, the saxophone in it.
Well, everybody's worried about the future. Don't take that
meter.
vaccine, man. They'll turn you into a computer. Well, out here in your local jungle, ain't nobody vaccinated. We spend our time throwing shit at each other or just hanging out masturbating.
Certainly a satire album on the world and political events or current events. And it's interesting that in ADD, he kind of wanted his brain to be turned into a computer. And then in this one, it's like the fear it's an interesting contrast and kind of leaves you wondering which direction to think. And I like that there is a sense of like, he's obviously dunking, but it could be dunking any which way. rapidly transition. This album is unbelievable. Unbelievably good. That riff is monstrous. And when you have, like, I know I paused it there in the middle of a solo as it was taking off, I'm sorry, but when you have this, like, huge, almost offensive amount of sound, but it still seems to be mixed well, it's really cool. It doesn't bleed into itself, like, everything rings free, like, you hear the individual parts without bleed. It's awesome. And his ad-lib moments of the monkey sounds and like all of his like screaming, it's awesome.
My neighbors, they look much different from me. I think they're planning something sinister with the global elite. They're the ones that say the earth is round and tell me what to believe. But they can't shoot me up with no 5G if I'm a monkey living in the trees.
It almost feels like it's a revisiting of Troglodyte. Like, it almost feels like this is like Troglodyte Part 2. The synth sounds making bird noises. This transition piece is awesome.
A new carpet is installed. A murder takes place in Japan.
Oh.
Someone's head is cut off in an office.
Whoa.
The staff do a great job of cleaning. The area is marked off and covered in plastic. And then a crew shows up and moves the furniture, which is meticulously cleaned, while the old carpet is quickly removed and a new carpet is installed. Very quickly. Everything is put back to normal. Everyone is quite pleased with themselves. They kept their cool in a stressful situation.
This is what happens when the dude came to work and blew, like, that's crazy. That's literally, sorry, I heard Clark whining. This is at the beginning of the album. He's a guy singing about bringing a gun to work, and here we've done it.
It's been a good day.
And this is the aftermath.
It's been a good day.
And then he goes on to call it a good day. This is one of the coolest albums I've heard in such a long time. I mean, honestly, certainly defining within his genre in the modern world.
They're killing each other out here, man! They're killing each other! Everyone's killing each other with sticks and bones and old pieces of mud. They're scraped off a tree.
The way it's decaying here and just falling into this has been awesome.
Here, man.
You're killing each other out here.
That was the album, Cave World. What a banger of an album. Look at this album cover, by the way. Got some bedazzled cowboy boots. You've got, I mean, there's the shrimp, there's the monkey, nukes. You've got people like, I think this is saying like you're addicted to technology. You got like lines that you're doing, like we're doing phone lines. That's kind of nuts. Yeah, this album was immaculate. This was such a like this took punk to a new level to me, honestly. Like the psychedelic elements behind it, the saxophone behind it, these guys are real deal musicians. The lyrics were fun, they were absurd, they were pointed and poignant. Um Honestly, just good stuff. And I can't get past how like the dance vibe just really played into it, but also it was inarguably a punk album. So cool. I was a big fan. Guys, I love you. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much for the positivity that you show both to me and to one another. Continue to be the best. And until I see you next, be introspective and consider the birds. I love yous. Goodbye.